Here we are at another Carlisle event. This is fall Carlisle, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's a light misty rain. It's the first day, Wednesday, so I'm not expecting to see a lot of things open here early this morning due to the weather, but actually I'm not going to complain about the weather so much because here in Pennsylvania it's been raining pretty much for 2 weeks, so this is supposed to be the last of it, so we're hoping for the best. If you're new to my channel, I come to Carlisle quite regularly. In fact, this is nothing new for me. I've been coming here since I was 10 years old. Started in 1977, so I've been coming to this event for 47 years. In fact, my dad had just bought the 55 Chevy, which I still own today, in the spring of that year, of 77, and then we came in the fall. And the first part he bought was the V8 emblems for the back of the car, which I still have. Probably not going to be a lot here to see with the way the weather is in this time. So what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to head down to the Corral area. I'll make any stops of any project cars that I see and show you around those. Oh, we got on the Dollar Tarp. Is this air cleaner actually on the Dollar Tarp? Oh, didn't get very far. I already bought something. Got an air cleaner for $1. Dual snorkel. Something I've been wanting to make. Now I don't have to make it. The only thing it's missing is the lid. I'm sure I can make a lid or find a lid that'll fit. Alright. Good start. Now, it looks like we found some project cars for sale over here. Go check these out. '32 DeSoto, 21K. Get you the phone number there. Last inspected in '55. Pennsylvania car. That's overall looks in pretty good shape. I mean, it looks like it's probably an amateur paint job that's on it, but it doesn't look bad. Can't say that I'm a real fan of the color combination, but the interior also looks really good. This car would probably sell a little better at Hershey. Front and rear suicide doors. That's pretty cool. Different grille shell. That's different than most that you see. Very round. Chrome horns on the front. Overall, it looks pretty nice. And what we got over here? Got a 61 Buick Skylark for $2,500. Factory air. Aluminum V6. Got the same phone number on this. This one here's a little bit rougher. We got some Bondo popping out down there on the bottom of that fender. Also another hole in the lower quarter. Same way with the rear quarter. A little smeary for you to see, but a little bit of tear on the seats, but does have buckets in it. Headliner is coming down. Got that patina look on the roof. Bumpers are a little rough. Oh, she had a lot of fill on the back here. Yeah, that lower pan's pretty rotted. I suspect the underside of the car's about the same. Don't try to start it with that tailpipe closed up. Hole in the tail light. Yeah, there's some issues going on, but it is $2,500. That's pretty cheap price to get in. Wow. That's a piece of metal welded on there. Yeah, it's had a rough life. But for its size, put yourself a V8 in there, that might not be a bad car. Do the bodywork, of course. I don't know what the underside looks like. It might be a bit rougher under there yet, too. Found another project car. Got a 58 Chevy here for $3,500, the best offer. I'll try to get you that phone number. Sorry about the raindrops on there. This is a 4-door. And yeah, it's a little rough. Typical highbrow rod. Lots of patina going on there. That look is in. Hey, you know, those hubcaps are worth some money there. So that's part of what you're buying. Never mind the holes in the doors and the rear quarter. Just a little hole. Little rot back there. Looks like everything's there though. Someone's already replaced the trunk lid. Bel Air. So at the time, Bel Air would have been what, the one below the Impala? Yeah, that rocker's gone. It's just plastic now. $3,500. What do you think? Yeah, it's too much. Too much. That's about a $1,500 car, I think. And this is what 2 weeks of rain looks like around here. A little bit on the muddy side. Got some Buick stuff up in here. Mix a small block. No prices. If you're new to my channel, you may not know, that is one of my pet peeves. And in fact, I created a shirt just for that. Swap meet rules. If it's for sale, put a price on it. I've had some people comment on my videos about me complaining about things not having prices on them, saying, well, just ask. Yes, I can do that, but I've got 82 acres to walk. And I got a lot of ground to cover. I don't have time to stop and talk to everybody and ask them what their prices are. If they got a price on it, you can tell either it's more than you want to spend, or it might be reasonable, and then you're going to take the time to talk and negotiate. No price usually means it's too much. Unless it's something I really need, it's the only time I'm going to take the time to stand there and talk. Let's see what we can find out of the rain here. Pretty thin right now. This is first day, so it's going to be a bit thin. Also, a number of cars will probably be over at auction, which that opens, I believe, tomorrow. So I may try to slip over there and take a look around. El Camino here. Looks like 12.5. Of course, it has the original 305 in it. Doesn't say a whole lot more. Paint looks nice on it. The interior looks pretty good. I mean, it looks like it's a pretty clean car. Got the bed liner in it. That is the spray and bed liner. Daily driver quality taillights. Got the Corvette rallies on it. It really doesn't look bad. Is it 12.5 value? I don't know. That might be on the top end of the market. I would think reasonably $8,500 to $10,000, if that's what you're looking for. Put a big old number 3 on the side of it, and you got a Dale Earnhardt El Camino. Not that that ever happened, but you know, it's the right colors. Oh, there's a stubby. I guess that was for moving mobile homes, I think is what that was probably used for. I don't know. Oh, I see a Regal T-Type over there. Always like them. Now we got a 67 Camaro. Might have to take a look at that. Let's see what we got down here. Oh, see the international pickup truck. Sounds like it's running. Got a 70 to 72 Nova over there. A few things here. T-Type Gosh, I remember when these cars were new. They were so affordable. Of course, at that time, I was making a minimum wage of like $3.35 an hour, so I couldn't afford one. But $23,587. There's the phone number if you can see it. Got the buckets in it. Console. No T-tops, so that'd be a nice solid car with no leaks. That wouldn't be bad when you think about it. If it were a Grand National in that kind of condition, it'd probably be a little bit more. I suspect that International revving up over there does not have the original engine in it anymore. That sounds pretty wicked. Not a bad car. 23, I don't know, maybe 18 might be a reasonable price. Wow. Okay, I guess I'm being drawn into this International. Oh, it's got a nice stance to it. Sounds good. What do you have in it? 327, huh?
Yeah. Camaro, front flip, rear end, motor trailer.
Nice. Nice. Sounds great. I like the stance too.
Yeah.
So you got subframe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, I want to look at this Camaro. Let's take a look at the butternut Camaro. RS. Oh, what do we got on here? 67, 350, 30 over, 350 trans, mild stall, 37, best offer cash. Okay, my camera keeps shutting down on me. I don't think it likes being out here in the rain. Ugh, I don't like the taillights. No, don't like the taillights at all. Keep those original. Well, that's not a bad looking car. Is it $37,000 worth? I don't know. Original stick car. But it has an automatic in it now. 12-bolt rear in it. Okay. I'll give it that much. $37,000, and you need cash. Alright, moving on. Got a project car here for sale. Looks like a 68 Camaro, originally a 6-owner. It's got 250 on it there. Had a little bit of fiberglass work done on it. Okay, a little more than a little. Yeah, quite a bit. One owner since new. 13.9 or best offer. There's our phone number. Oops, right into the antenna. It's a little hard to see in there, but it looks like it's column shift, bucket seats, a lot of stuff going on in the quarters. But the reality is all of them would be that way when you get down to it. It's pretty wet, so I don't think I'm going to try and look under the car for you. Yeah, everything is pretty rough. Single exhaust down there. Can't see that much. Oh, we got the CB antenna on there. Oh, that's got to be worth another $100, right? Wow, that is some antenna. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that is something else. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's really hard to see in there. Yep, she is pretty rough. Pretty rough. I'm going to imagine the 6 is still in there. I cannot really see. I'm not going to lift the hood. I'm not going to mess with that. 68. And they're right beside it. Beautiful looking pace car. 350. White and blue. White top. Should be the blue interior. Yep, it's got the deluxe interior in there with the white striping. Very nice and clean. Let's see if we do have anything on this. No, we don't have any info on this. Too bad I didn't bring my tape measure in. I should measure that windshield because I'm going to need one of those. Alright, well, there's your pair. Take your pick. Completed or full-on project. Cosworth Vega. Oh, looking pretty original there inside. Ooh, it doesn't look quite like it's a Cosworth. Small block conversion. 23.5. I'll back up a little bit so you can get a full shot of that. Well, I'm getting rained on a little too much out here, so I'm going to put the camera away for a little bit, throw my umbrella up, do a little swap meeting for myself, see what I can find, and I'll bring you guys back in if I find anything interesting. Like 15K on that? Got another project car here for sale. A little bit rough, 59 here. 8,500, has a clean title. And in this state, that's something you absolutely have to have. I'm gonna get you a full view on this Impala, and then we'll get in a little bit closer. I was just in an auction. That was a 60 trunk lid. I was trying to figure out what the difference is. I don't know if that has more of a dip or not. But considering how rotted this area is, I'm going to assume the underside of that trunk lid is probably also bad. Not looking real good underneath. But considering what the outside of it looks like, I'm anticipating that the bottom wouldn't look very good either. Lower quarters. Ooh. Rockers are non-existent. Yeah, I think they're gone. Even this has been sitting for a long time. All that water got in behind that trim and just rusted everything. It still has its original steering wheel though. That's cool. Most of the times those got robbed. Ooh, I see a massive hole in the floor over on that other side, on the passenger side. Let me see if I can come around here for you. It is complete, and these do not come cheap. Yeah, before I got my 64 Impala convertible, this was something that I was interested in owning. It was 59 to 60, but they were unaffordable then. Ooh. Yeah, that's really bad. This car needs a lot of work. And if you got a couple parts cars, maybe you could do something with it. That's bad, unfortunately. 8,500. Well, I'm afraid this video is going to be a little short. It's been a misty rain all day, so I haven't done a lot of filming, but I have done some shopping. My cart is actually filling up here, which is a good thing. But what I'm finding is there is a lot of open stands. Now, this road's not looking too bad, and it's very muddy here, by the way. There's a lot of them that are covered yet. A lot of people that are still pulling in, getting set up, etc. So tomorrow should be a lot better. But I'm going to go ahead and film these last two rows. I'm just going to give you a full walkthrough on that. Looks like what I just picked up at auction.
Let me think about it. I got your number on my side, so.
Did buy some more carburetors because I'm insane. You know, I'm going to take a look down through here. What are those? Oh, okay. Your Corvette. 3.2 setup. That would be cool. That would be very cool. That's for $348. Both of those are $400 on them. '67, '69 Camaro. These all bezels. $40 bezels.
Do you need a bag for it? Have a good one.
Big block Chevy. Lots of miscellaneous. It's one thing. I've been to this place before, bought a number of things here. Usually have some pretty good stuff. Two fours. $350. Well, got the linkage on it too.
Yeah, but I'll have tools in the trailer.
Interesting how the fuel rails are on that side. $350.
You know, no matter what tool you take down there, there's going to be something that you need on that. It's happened with the boat all the time. So this is what happens with the truck.
What we got down here, coming out the side. That'd be for Corvette, maybe. Can't remember. I think it would be Corvette. More carburetors. I don't need to buy any more carburetors. El Camino. I just got these at auction. $4 a piece, huh? Well, they came in. I can't remember now. I think it was the shelf I bought. 25 a piece. I bought a whole set of those for $20 last year.
The worst wheels I would have.
Miscellaneous Nova. What we got in the Nova area? 76, 77 Nova, new old stock. 4th gen, guys. Double hump heads. $700 for the pair. Just saw them at auction go for, I think they were just under $300. But they needed some work. They were complete, but they needed some work. If you want to see that video from the auction, I'll put a link up at the top here. Sure to check that out. In fact, I've seen a number of people here that I recognized that were selling parts from that auction. In fact, I saw the one had his auction number wrote on there, so or his bidder number. A couple T10s, $475, $350. Seems to be about the right price range.
One time we were down the mall.
Lots of headers. The only headers I'm looking for is set for the 55 Chevy. Okay, keep on walking here. Again, I'm going to go these last 2 rows for y'all. Hopefully my lens is staying dry. Let's take a look around. 4-speed shifters, $375. Got some W block stuff there. Impala. rear bumper corners. One's 50, one's 80. Yeah, this weather stinks. But this is not the worst I've been in a swap meet. They swap meet down in Maryland. I can't remember the name of the camp, or not the campground, but the Howard County. Howard County is where it was, down in Maryland. That we had very cold wind going and rain. It was pretty nasty. I think it was in the upper 30s. That's the only problem with that particular event. That one is in the winter and it's outside. Airbag setups.
Do we get traded car parts? Well, it changes every time. We don't always get Tom Mayer. We don't always get Tom Mayer.
Keep on moving. I'm going to pick up the pace here. I'll probably do some creative editing, so it's not so much walking. Otherwise, it's going to be some boring video. Plenty of intakes. And yes, I know, I always buy intakes. And I am actually looking for one. I'm looking for a 2.4 setup. Let's tilt that so it's not making so much racket. Early square body grill over there.
Yeah, there's things. That's not a problem. I mean, the price is right.
This is what you get sometimes when you come on the first day. This is setup day. So not everything is going to be out, not everyone's going to be in place, and then having this kind of weather doesn't help. But I have a season pass, and I have plenty of vacation time from work. So I'm taking advantage of it. I don't care what the weather is like. I'm off work for a week and a half, so because next week I will be at Hershey for 2, possibly even 3 days. We'll have to see how it goes. Definitely will be back tomorrow here to do some more shopping. It'll hopefully be a lot more open. The weather's supposed to be a lot better. It's supposed to be sunny and in the 70s, so it should be pretty nice. There's a 4th gen Nova. I have to go over and take a little closer look at that. I got some lights in the bumper. That's different. Oh, I got the gold valve covers on there. That makes it worth even more.
I don't know. I just looked at it.
13 grand. And bucket seats in it. We got a console. We're 4-speed.
Any trouble is wrong, you know.
Oh, well, it's got Pontiac taillights in it. So did this start as a Pontiac? Or who knows what was going on? They cut the exhaust into the back bumper. What is going on down there? I don't know what that is. Alright. Well, that's different. Before I walk through there and look for bumpers, I would like to replace the front bumper on the Pontiac Ventura. They have one for 73, but 73 is slightly different, so that's a no-go. I need a 71 or 72. Keep on moving here. Looks like some 55 Chevy fenders hanging out over there. There was plenty of those at that auction. And I didn't stick around those areas to see how much they were going for, but a lot of stuff was going for really cheap money. Looks like it said $250 on those fenders. Alright, currently up by gate 1. I normally come in at gate 2 and then work my way up on the backside of the hill and then work my way all the way down to gate 1. It's usually my method. Seems I've always bought more stuff on the hill. Tends to be more turnover on that end. So you always have a new stock coming in, new people, usually folks that are cleaning out. A lot of times the deals tend to be better. There are a couple regulars down in these areas that I'd like to usually check out. Got an 83 El Camino for $13,500. I'm not going to go back in there and look at that. I'm sorry. I'm going to get down the rest of this row, and then I'm getting out of here because I'm getting tired of being rained on here today. Get your shell bell parts. Hopefully my lens isn't getting all wet here. I am walking into this. Roadrunner, $8,000. New rebuilt motor goes with the car. It's not in the car currently. Get you a full shot of it here. Got a nice stance with no engine in it though. That is kind of cool. Looks like we got a little bit of popping going on there. Let's try to get a look underneath. Let me give you some light. See if that helps. An automatic on the column. Got more rock going on in that rear quarter. How's the rear frame rails? Take a look at the other side. Oh, I think I see some light. Yeah, you got some work to do. Back bumper's got some peel going on it. No back glass in it. A little better look inside. Yeah, there's some imperfections going on around here. Oh yeah, got a little bit more holes on this side too. But, you know, it's a Mopar, it ain't cheap. Here's that wagon I saw driving by. Take a little closer look at it, see what we got going on here. Small block Chevy. Let's take a look at those valve covers, and holes are offset. So this may be a 265. It's mounted up there in the front like it should be. I do see an oil filter housing down there, so it's at least a 57 and up. So I'm going to guess it's probably 57 to, I think 59 was the last year for the offset valve covers. I could be wrong on that. Overall, not a bad looking car. 4-door wagon. Take a look inside. Automatic on the column. There's your info. Some nice patina there. We got a little bit of rut there. That's those V's I was talking about earlier that my father bought the first time here. That auction I was just at had one of these station wagon bumpers. I thought about bidding on it. It sold for $40, and it was in really nice shape. Dad always wanted to put one on the back of his hardtop. That's not a bad car. I think 15's a little high. Maybe about 10, 12 at the most. $74,995. Get yourself a Chevy van. There's that phone number for you. Got some bucket seats in it. Oh, looks like it's probably a runner. That's a longer one too. That's a longer wheelbase. Looks like the rockers are pretty good. Got the barn doors on the back. Not a bad looking little van. How's that roof look up there? How about what's beside it? Fleet Master. What is this, about 47? Let's see if we can get look at this sign here. Oh, 46. 1995. This is pretty cool. Let's see what we're getting for this. 14.5, 59 panel bus. There's your number. Oh, a little rough. We painted over all of it, didn't we? Let me go around, look down the roof. You gotta look down this other side. Looks cool with them wheels on it, but boy, they painted over everything. But that would be a neat little thing to haul some parts in. Get it up on the inside there, if that'll work. One more distant shot. Got another project car here. 64 Comet. It looks like no drivetrain in it. The floors don't look too bad. Okay to open the doors. We're not going to do that right now. I don't see... Oh, on the other side I see some pricing. Looks like it might be $3,500. I'll get you a look under the back here. There you go. Parts in the trunk. Well, this is the color my Jeep is supposed to be. This one here's got a wooden frame. I guess this was yard art, probably. 63 CJ5, it's saying on there. Okay. That's really rough. Well, they all are, aren't they? I think it's sitting around. Wooden windshield frame too. Yeah, I'd say that's yard art. No price on it. $5 gloves. That's pretty cheap. There's Hubbard's. Oh, crew cab, dually, 4,500. Bargain Road. You never know what you find. 61, 65 Impala. Yes. Looks like my wheels are looking pretty dirty and I'm picking up the leaves. So I got grass clippings on the front. Oh well. Not the end of the world. Again, I've been out in worse. $1 each. What we got in the $1 each?
That's how it was when I was there Monday. I left at 4 o'clock that morning. It was freaking raining.
64 Impala. 327. 14.5. There's your number. Looks like we got a title sitting on the front seat. Automatic on the column. Back seats are a little chewy. Headliner not too good. I suspect there's probably some fill in that.
Gary Bob.
There's some weights going down there. It still needs quite a bit. That's not a 14 car. I would say that's well under 10. Oh, this is pretty cool. White Lightning. Take a look under the hood here. 57 Ford Fairlane for $27K. It's got a 4-speed in it. Pause your rear. There you go. That's a local track that's no longer. I think it closed up in like 79, that track. Very cool car. Greencastle, Pennsylvania. I got the old shirt in here. Helmet, trophies. You know, that's a pretty darn cool setup for 27. Vintage car with maybe some history, provable history. That's pretty cool. And supercharged. I'll give you the board here. 442. We don't have any signage on this, so I do not know the price. Couldn't tell you a whole lot more. But I do see the fender liners are red. I think that's correct. Not sure if I like that orange piping on the seats, though. Ooh, looks like a 4-speed on the floor. That's nice. I'd be alright with one like that. That is a loud color, though. That'll get you noticed. Alright, I think that's going to do for me. I pretty much walked everything. Not as much here right now, being first day with this bad weather. But tomorrow should hopefully be a lot better. Make sure, if you're not a subscriber, you hit that subscribe button. That way, you will not miss coverage tomorrow, as well as Hershey next week. So if you like this video, drop me a like, drop some comments, and as always, thanks for watching.